enjoying it. Gains are there. The muscle, the muscle that I'm developing is insane. It's like, it's insane. I look at myself in the mirror now and I'm just like, wow. Um, I just can't wrap my head around how quickly I'm seeing results. It's like, it's just insane. Like I can't get my head around it. Seriously. Like when I look at myself in the mirror versus 3 weeks ago to now, it's like the results are just insane. They really are. So everything's going good, man. I'm just looking forward to packing on more muscle. It's I just can't get my head around it though, because it's like it's just happening seamlessly and almost effortlessly. Like I 100% now know that it is about just dialing in the nutrition and sticking to it. Because before I didn't have a proper plan, like a proper nutrition plan. And I've got something that's 100% sustainable. It's not a chore for me, like, and I'm just doing it and I'm just banging out the workouts along with it and doing my stretches and stuff. And I'm just seeing gains in all areas. Like I was telling you before, the morning mobility routine has fixed some of the injuries that I've had, or what I thought were injuries. They weren't. They were just motion problems, not being able to move or moving incorrectly in the past. Um, so yeah, I'm just sticking to doing the morning mobility routine 7 days a week, and that's really helping me with my pull-ups, and it's definitely helping me with my squats as well, with my hip movements and stuff. So I'm just enjoying the entire process, man. Like I'm just sticking to everything that you tell me to do religiously, and I'm obviously seeing the result. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying it.
That's awesome. Good feedback. I'm glad to hear that. And you're also, mostly eating out, right? So that's another thing to.
Yeah. So
Like,
well, I
think
was.
they can't. Most people think they can't do this because they're always eating out, but you prove that wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So for the first 2 weeks, I was eating out every night, and just doing what you told me to do. And now I've moved into a place where I've got a kitchen. I'll show you. I've got like I've got a little
Damn, that's
stove.
nice. Nice for you.
Yeah, yeah. Moved into a new place, so I've got my own little stove and stuff now that I can cook on. So I've got a load of ribeye beef and sirloin, and I'm just cooking it up in the frying pan every day, man. So, yeah, really living the health mastery lifestyle now.
So, do you miss your fish?
No, no, it's weird
That's
because I thought I
interesting.
would. Yeah, no,
Because
not. Go
you're
ahead.
eating fish all the time, right? Like mostly you would just eat fish. You would have never really eat meat.
Never really eat meat, no.
Yeah.
But since eating meat, like I'm just packing on serious muscle, man, and it's not even a joke. I look at myself and I'm like, wow. Yeah. Now I can sort of take or leave dessert when I go out to the restaurant. It doesn't really bother me. Whereas
Yeah.
before I would feel like I want it, but now I can just take it or leave it. And it's liberating because I don't feel like I can't have dessert, but I also know that I'm not dependent on it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes.
So like I can go to a restaurant. Let's say I go out once a week to a restaurant and have a meal out for a change. Like if I want dessert, I can have it, but if I don't feel like it, then I'm just not going to have it. Like it's a liberating feeling, like being able to make a choice, because there's no dependency on the
Yeah.
sugar. No, there's seriously no dependency on. I don't have any dependencies on junk food or sugar at all. And I've only been doing this for like three weeks now, and it's like I'm just not even thinking about snacking or anything. Just drink water in between. So yeah, man, it's liberating. I'm not dependent. I'm not dependent on food. I can just work. I just work or relax even.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's one thing I can say about what you teach is um, it's you're freeing people. That is what you're doing. Like, and you really are like my mind is clear. Like I can focus when I want to focus. I'm not dependent on sugar. I'm not dependent on food. It's just it is what you're doing, Aaron. In all honesty, it's like you're freeing people from a prison, is what you're doing. It's really amazing, brother. So I've said it before. I can't explain to you how much you've changed my life, and I wholeheartedly say that. Like, my life has changed, like, from day one, you know, and it's liberating. It really is. It is. My life is completely like just transformed.
Massive, massive statement, man. I'm happy to hear that.
It is. It's like,
Before we spoke on this is why it's fun for me, because we spoke on the phone when you joined, and you were telling me, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really that confident and all this stuff. But now you're like, I can see the change in your mood. Like, now you're high on life, man.
yeah, exactly. I am. I'm like seriously high on life. Like, I'm just not like I've been meeting a few new people, and without going into too much detail, I met like this woman, and I've just been sort of like confident in, tell her exactly where she stands and where I want to stand. Whereas before, those conversations were quite difficult for me. So it's liberating to think, I'm in my power more now than I was before.
Mm.
Simply just because I've changed my relationship with food, really, and working out. It changes you. It changes your mindset and everything. It just transforms the way you live and the way you think and the way you behave. It's crazy because I food and diet and nutrition and working out could have this impact on my life until I met you. It's the way you indoctrinate your clients to help them the foundational understanding and behind the reasons why you're telling us to do what we do. And because of that, I've never had a foundational understanding, I've never really took it that seriously. But now, because I have a foundational understanding, I never want to harm my body again, you know, because now,
Right. Yeah.
because now I know, whereas before it was sort of like really knowing I should be doing and why I should be doing it. It's like with anything, once you understand why you're doing it, it's much more sustainable because there's a foundational understanding.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's awesome. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're seeing the results. Like, you're by far the easiest person I've ever coached.
Well, I think half of it is because, I think it's just because I was clear on what I wanted and I was just looking for the right person. So when you're clear on what you want, it was easy for me to make a decision to work with you in the first place because you already knew the outcome was possible for me. I just needed the guidance. And that was why it was easy for me to make a decision to work with you. So, I think the key is understanding what you want in the first place. Definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll know from the beginning to like end of week 4 of training what I'll look like, and I'll send you the pictures. I'm excited for you to see it because the transformation, you'll see it and you'll be like, wow, he really is like packing on this muscle. It's not even, it's like I seriously am like packing on this muscle now. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Brilliant, man. I'm super happy to hear. Go on.
I know I keep going on, but I'm just excited about it. So to think that felt like I was ballooning out, like my stomach was like bloating, like seriously, I was like, you've got the images anyway. Like I felt like I was almost a balloon, and I just thought to myself, what the hell is going on with my body? And then as soon as I just switched, everything just changed. Like I'm not bloated anymore. I'm just cool, man. I'm just like completely chilled. And like you were saying about one of your other clients talking about this thing being a marathon and not a sprint, that's exactly how I feel about it as well. Like I'm super excited to get to where the stage that I really want to be at, but I'm also happy to enjoy the process because it's sustainable and it works. So that's the key thing. It's sustainable and it works if you do the work.
Yeah, 100%. And you're doing the work, so yeah, more power to you, man.
Exactly. So yeah, overall I'm just happy, man. So yeah, thanks again for helping me.